Welcome to one and all. We are starting with a new chapter from CS2 12th standard, that is chapter number 4, Introduction to Microcontrollers. Okay, this chapter is for 7 to 8 marks in board. This is very much easy chapter, just having hardly 4 to 5 topics in this to learn. Okay, and we will start with the microcontroller, its feature and block diagram of microcontroller. So let's see. What is microcontroller? First of all, you should know that what is microcontroller. A microcontroller is a complete microcomputer system consisting of microprocessor, limited amount of ROM or EPROM, RAM, IO ports built on a single integrated circuit. Okay, means microcontroller is one kind of your microcomputer only, but it has microprocessor with limited amount of ROM or EPROM. ROM means read only memory and EPROM means, you can see here I have given you, EPROM means erasable programmable read only memory. You already learned this last year, types of ROM. So the content of ROM is erasable. Okay, प्रोग्रामर जो भी होगा वो उस मेमोरी में से डेटा को इरेज कर सकता है in presence of UV light. Okay, so it is ROM or EPROM, RAM and input output ports. All these things are built on a single integrated circuit. Okay, so this is known as microcontroller and it is one type of microcomputer only, but it is having limited amount of memory with a specific system. Now, so it's the definition of your microcontroller. Whenever it comes in exam, you have to write this, and it came number of times for 1 mark with any questions. Okay. Microcontroller is a microcomputer, but it is called, so it is used to perform controlled function. ठीक है, ये एक microcomputer है, but why we are using this word microcontroller? Because it performs control functions, मतलब selected functions ही वो perform कर सकता है. Okay, so this is known as microcontroller. The designer of the microcontroller identify all the needs to build a simple microprocessor system and put it as many as possible in the single IC. Means what? माइक्रोकंट्रोलर डिज़ाइन करने के टाइम क्या रहता है कि जो भी रिक्वायर्ड पॉसिबल थिंग्स है उसको एक ही आईसी में उन्होंने कलेक्ट किया है. कलेक्ट मीन्स व्हाट? एक ही आईसी में पूरा बिल्ड किया है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द वे दैट आईसी फॉर माइक्रोकंट्रोलर इज क्रिएटेड. All these RAM, ROM, input output port, clock signal, everything is put on a single IC. Okay, for example, a microcontroller must include full or nearly full implementation of standard microprocessor, ROM, EPROM, RAM, parallel input output port, timer, a clock serial port. Means जो हमने यहाँ पे अभी पढ़ा कि जितनी भी रिक्वायर्ड चीज़ें हैं वो एक ही IC में बिल्ट किया हुआ है. सो वो रिक्वायर्ड चीज़ें क्या है? स्टैंडर्ड माइक्रोप्रोसेसर, ROM, EPROM, RAM, parallel input output port, a timer, a clock serial port. Okay, this much things are required to make a microcontroller with control functions. Okay, now the next one, a microcontroller is more complex than a microprocessor. क्यों? क्योंकि microprocessor is a part of microcontroller and microcontroller is having so much things in this. Okay, so it's more complex. And it consists of many input output components. Microcontroller में बहुत सारे input output components होते हैं. We will see these components further. Example, Intel's 8048 and 8051 microcontroller. So example में आप ये keep in mind these things, that is 8048 and 51 is created by Intel's. Okay, and try to learn the full form of EPROM just for your knowledge. Okay, so I have given this here. Now the next one, state Advantages of microcontroller over microprocessor. Okay, according to the reduced syllabus, we are not having advantages of microcontroller, but it is the advantages of microcontroller over microprocessor. ठीक है, कि माइक्रोप्रोसेसर से माइक्रोकंट्रोलर क्यों बेस्ट है. ठीक है, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम गिविंग यू, बिकॉज इट मे कम. Only advantages of microcontroller won't come, but it come like this. It okay, so that I have given you here to at least go through once. So let's see the first point. The cost of microcontroller is less than a microprocessor based system. तो microcontroller का cost क्या होता है? लेस होता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू आर नोइंग दैट व्हाट इज अ माइक्रोकंट्रोलर. माइक्रोकंट्रोलर, इफ यू आर हैविंग एनी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक टॉयज, okay, any toy if you are having at your home, so this is your one kind of microcontroller. Okay, any toy, electronic drills, you can see here microwave, oven, VCR, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट आपके घर में अगर कोई भी है, टीवी है, रिमोट है, कीबोर्ड है, एवरीथिंग इज बेस्ड ऑन माइक्रो कंट्रोलर ओनली. क्लियर? सो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर का कॉस्ट क्या होता है? हमेशा माइक्रो प्रोसेसर के कॉस्ट से कम होता है. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, अ माइक्रो कंट्रोलर हैज मोर इनपुट आउटपुट कंपोनेंट्स देन अ माइक्रो प्रोसेसर बेस्ड सिस्टम. तो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर में जो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं इनपुट आउटपुट के ज़्यादा होते हैं, एंड माइक्रो प्रोसेसर में ये कम होते हैं. Okay, now third one, microcontrollers can be used in wide variety of intelligent products such as a personal computer's keyboard. Microprocessor based system cannot be used in such intelligent product. Okay, so अगर ऐसे आपको कीबोर्ड्स, पर्सनल कंप्यूटर कीबोर्ड चाहिए या कुछ भी ऐसे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट बनाना है, so we are using microcontroller, not microprocessor. Okay, many low cost products such as electronic toys, electric drill, microwave, oven, VCR are based on microcontrollers. Okay, any electronic things which you can see at your home, these are based on microcontroller. Okay, and the simple thing is electronic toys, जो remote control कार होती है, कुछ भी है, so these are based on your microcontroller. This is not the case with microprocessor based system. Okay, so these are the advantages of microcontroller over microprocessor. So उस टाइम पे आपको दोनों के लिए लिखना है that what kind of benefit you are getting in microcontroller, but it is not with microprocessor. Okay, now the next thing, let's start with the main feature of microcontroller 8051. It is very much important question for your board. It comes for 3 to 4 marks in such a way that state main features of microcontroller 8051, state 8 features of microcontroller 8051, state 6 features of microcontroller 8051. Okay, in such a way it comes. So please remember number of features we are having, and please remember at least 8 features. Okay, so let's start with the first point. The 8051 microcontroller has 8-bit ALU. What is the meaning? That as it is second generation microcontroller, the processing bit is 8-bit. Okay, so इसमें 8-bit ही process होगा, and ALU means arithmetic logic unit. So 8-bit ही data इसमें process होगा. Now the next thing, 8051 has 4K byte of ROM और EPROM. तो जो इसमें read only memory है वो कितना है? 4K, 4 kilobyte, but you can see that it is multiplied by 8-bit here. Why? Because your microcontroller is 8-bit. Next, the 8051 has 128 byte of RAM. Again, your controller is 8-bit, इसलिए 120 into 8. Okay, it is written in this pattern. Now the next one, 8051 has dual 16-bit timer event counter. इसमें जो टाइमर है वो क्या है? डुअल 16-bit टाइमर इवेंट काउंटर है. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग, 8051 हैज 32 इनपुट आउटपुट लाइन्स एंड 4 8-bit इनपुट आउटपुट पोर्ट. ओके, सो जस्ट आई विल शो यू फॉर दिस पॉइंट that how it is 32 input output line and 4 ports, where these 4 ports are there. Okay, because in microcontroller 8085 we are having totally 4 port. Each port is for 8 bit input output. Okay, so totally it is 8 into 4, that is 32 input output lines. It can address 64 KB of program memory. तो जो ये रोम है 4 किलोबाइट है इंटरनल रोम, बट इट कैन एक्सटेंडेड अप टू 64 किलोबाइट. Okay, program memory means ROM or EPROM. So it can extended up to 64 kilobyte. Now the next line, it can address 64 KB of data memory. Data memory means RAM. Okay, actually it is 128 byte, but maximum till 64 KB we can extend our RAM also. Next, the 8051 has powerful instruction set consisting of 111 instructions. Okay, तो इसमें भी programming रहता है, but we are not having. Okay, but we should learn that it is having 111 instructions. It may come in MCQ also. So इसमें जैसे हमारे 8085 में भी 111 instructions थे totally, यहाँ पे भी कितने हैं total 111 instructions are there. 8051 has 2 external interrupt. Okay, in this 8051 only 2 interrupts are there, and those are external interrupts. 8051 has clock up to 12 megahertz frequency. Okay, तो जो इसका speed है वो कितना रहेगा? It is based on this 12 megahertz frequency. Like in 8085 we are having 3 to 6 megahertz. Here in this 8051 we are having 12 megahertz frequency. Okay. And last one is the 8051 has full featured serial port. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या है? Serial port है for data input output. So please do this. Out of 11 features, just keep in mind 10 features or 8 features so that you can score 3 to 4 marks in board. See this. Now we have to see this 32 input output lines for 4 8-bit port. See here, we are having port 0, port 1, port 2 and port 3. Means totally 4 ports are there. Each port is having 8-bit input output lines. Okay, these pins are bidirectional. So 4 into 8. Every port is having 8 pins for input output. So totally we are having 32 input output lines. Okay, see here, this microcontroller is having interrupt, serial port and timer blocks. Okay, which we learned here that it is full featured serial port. It has 2 external interrupt. Okay, and timer event counter that is 16 dual 16 bit. Clear? So let's start with the internal block diagram of microcontroller 8051. See, this structure only came once in a board exam. Okay, so I hope it won't come. Clear? Because it is too tough to draw. So better if you want to neglect it, you can do it. Okay, बस आपको इसका theory पढ़ना है. That why we are having this port, EPROM, RAM. Okay, just go through the theory, but it's very rare to come in board because it comes only one time in board up till now. See here, in internal block diagram of 8051 there are 32 pins for 4 8-bit bidirectional port. वो मैंने आपको बताया कि यहाँ पे ये 4 ports हैं and each port is having 8-bit bidirectional pin. So total is 32 pins are there. Okay, now second one, in addition to these 32 pins, 8 pins are provided to connect clock crystal, timing and control signal and power supply. ठीक है, 32 के से 8 और भी ज़्यादा है pins, वो कैसे connect किया है? You can see here, these pins are there ना. Like this 8 pins are having to connect this timing and control unit. Okay, 8 pins are more. Other than this 32 bit we are having 8 pins more. Okay, The microcontroller includes ALU, accumulator, stack pointer, a block of resistor and general purpose resistor, that is B. So let's see here. This is your microcontroller unit. Okay, so this is, it is in the center of your diagram, and it is surrounded by accumulator, ALU, stack pointer, temporary resistor, general purpose resistor, that is B. ओके, ये सबसे वो सराउंडेड, उन सब के बीच में कौन है? माइक्रो कंट्रोलर. ओके, means what? A microcontroller includes ALU, accumulator, stack pointer, a block of resistor and general purpose. Means what? ये जो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर बन रहा है वो इन सभी को मिला के बन रहा है. ओके, माइक्रो कंट्रोलर है तो, लेकिन वो इन सबको क्लब करके ही माइक्रो कंट्रोलर बनता है. बिकॉज वी नो दैट माइक्रो कंट्रोलर में रैम, रोम, क्लॉक सिग्नल, एक्यूमुलेटर, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. क्लियर? with processor. So that's why it is surrounded by, or microcontroller includes all these things. Clear? Now the next one. All these blocks are connected to 8051 internal 8-bit data bus through the series of resistor. तो ये जो 8051, ये जो ब्लॉक पूरा बन रहा है हमारा, this is connected by a data bus. ये जो लाइन है ना ये बाहर की, okay, this is connected by a data bus to transfer the data. Next one, these resistors hold data during input output transfer and control the input output port. Okay, तो resistors क्या करते हैं? They are holding the data for input output transfer and control the ports. जो भी ports है हमारे पास 4 port, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. These are controlled by these resistors. Last one, the architecture diagram also includes RAM, ROM. 8051 has internal 4 KB ROM, EPROM and 128 byte of RAM. This we already learned in the feature. Okay, means in diagram we are having RAM and ROM also, and the memory for RAM is 128 byte and EPROM ROM के लिए कितना है? 4 KB of memory. Okay, so just you have to write this many things, and mostly it won't come in exam, the diagram part. So if you want to do, you can do, otherwise you can skip also. Clear? So in next class we will do memory mapping of 8051 and microcontrollers like 8048, 49, 50 and 52. Okay, we will learn the feature of these many microcontrollers with memory mapping, and this memory mapping is very much important for your board. It came number of times in board. Okay, so the features of 8051 and this memory mapping, these two are really very much important. Okay, so learn these many topics in this chapter which we studied just now, and if you are getting any kind of doubt, please mention through comment or through email. Okay, thank you class.